Okay, so I know that I'm not even supposed to be doing a live video right now. My live videos are only for Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern time, so make sure you're there this Friday. But I just had like thought, well, not that random because I actually thought about this earlier while I was at work today. But I kind of like had this almost like an epiphany, and like I've been going through some things. I'm being 100% transparent right now. I've been going through some things, and mostly pertaining to my job, mostly, and I have been feeling like just so unhappy, so unfulfilled. And sometimes we could tend to feel like this in our life. Like we could really tend to feel so unhappy and so unfulfilled in our lives. And so when we don't feel fulfilled in certain areas in our life, we look for something to fulfill us. Something that I've been trying to implement into my thinking is the idea or the practice of no longer seeking for other things to fulfill me. I don't want my job to fulfill me. I don't want anything that could be temporary to fulfill me. I want to find a way to fulfill myself because there are times where we could be on a high and we could be going through something that's like really good, really exciting. We could be having a really good moment and all of a sudden it just falls and it fails and then we're just like, okay, I'm not happy. We can't just be happy when we're happy, if you get what I'm saying, if that makes any sense. So I've been for the past year trying to work on not looking for other things to fulfill me, not looking for other things to make me happy. I've been trying to practice using my brain power, my mind's power to like practice just living in the moment and being happy no matter what and finding a way to have that permanent happiness. Not necessarily that I'm gonna be happy all the time, 24/7, but to always have that positive outlook. And so I was thinking today, like, I was talking to my coworker, and my coworker is like, you're really good with kids. I work with autistic kids, and my coworker is like, you're really good with kids. I don't want you to feel like you're not happy with this job because of the. Oh, thanks, Don. It's a little crop top. I actually have it inside out because my tag is sticking out. I threw it on real quick. But I work with autistic children, like ages 4 to 5, or well, 3 to 5, really. And so I've been really unhappy. It's a very challenging job, and it's not what I actually want to do for my life in general. So I was talking to my coworker, and she's like, I don't want you to feel like you can't do this job just because, you have a couple of kids that are giving you a really hard time. And I mean, it's not like they're just giving me a hard time for one day. I'm talking about to a point where I'm like, why am I even doing this? Like, this should be a spot for someone who actually loves doing this type of work. And so she's like, you're really good with them. And I was just like, really? You think I'm good with kids? And suddenly my vibration just shot straight up. And I was just like, wow, she honestly thinks I'm good with kids because I've been questioning lately if I'm even good at it. I mean, I do love kids. I love small kids. I adore them. But there comes a point in your life where you're like, do I even want to do this for the rest of my life? I mean, I've been doing it for a long time, but is this what I want? And I know inside it's not what I want. And I openly say it's not what I want. So the thought came to my mind, and I was like, maybe if I look at things a little differently, which I have been trying to do, but today suddenly just hit me. Like maybe if I just kind of shift the way I think about this situation and look at things a little bit differently, then maybe it'll work for the better for me. So that's just what I did. And then for the rest of my day today, I was super positive. I had a pretty good day. Um, and I mean, even though I had the same kids that were giving me a hard time, because I not all of them are autistic, some of them are behavioral, and I have this one specific kid, and his behavior is out of control, and he acted up tremendously, but my whole energy was so positive. It was just like I felt like the kids around me could pick up on the positive energy. And I'm usually a positive person, but there are days where, I feel so stressed out and I have to like really plaster a smile on my face. And kids could feel that. They could pick up that energy. So my point of this video is to just say sometimes if we just change, if we shift our thought, we shift the way that we think, sometimes we can really find a new perspective. So maybe you're not happy with what you're doing in your life right now. Maybe wherever you are in your life, whether it's your career, your love life, or I don't know, whatever is going on in your life, or maybe you're a part of a cult or religion and you're not happy, but you're doing it just to suit other people. Maybe you're not happy and you feel like this is not fulfilling you. Try to think of it as in a different way. Hey, Marquise. Try to think of it as, you know what? This does not have to fulfill me. I can find other ways to fulfill myself. You need to find a permanent fulfillment, something that is not going to be taken away. So for me, if I look for my job to fulfill me, I'm going to be completely miserable. Like I've been over my job, stressed out so much that I actually forgot that today's Monday and I'm supposed to upload a video, which is why I'm doing a live video, because it takes like up to 2 hours just editing. And I don't want my job, my day job, to take me away from my focus of the channel, which means the world to me, this channel, and the focus of what I actually want to do in my life, the goals that I really have. I don't want that part of my life, my day job, to ruin this part of my life, which is my passion right here, So just try to shift your thinking, and that will change your perspective, and you will see that things could be a little bit easier. Sometimes we give ourselves even more difficult time than we really need to, and I know you guys could do it. And this goes to anyone. This could apply to anyone. This could apply to any kind of circumstance or situation you're in. I know this is a cult channel, but as you guys know, I like to talk about other things too, like positivity and things like that, because that does play a role. That when you're a part of a cult or you're a part of religion, that you come out having some sort of trauma, then it affects everything else in your life. Like, it affects the way you think, it affects the way you feel, and all of that stuff. And so I personally believe that, this advice could apply to any kind of situation. If you're not happy in your religion, maybe you got to think, is this a religion for me? Or maybe you have to think, like, should I be seeking for this to be my fulfillment? I wasn't happy in mine. I wasn't happy in the church, and I got used to not being happy and just settling because I have to settle. It's what I have to do. This is the right thing to do. I'm an adult, blah, blah, blah. There's always a reason why you have to do something. You have a job that you hate. You have to settle, but you're not fulfilled. And next thing you know, you're just miserable. And we have one life. I say it all the time to you guys. We have one freaking life. We want to live it. We don't just want to live it, though. We want to experience life, and I want to experience it. And yes, I love working with kids. Yes, I do have a heart for kids who have autism and kids who have any kind of intellectual disability and all that stuff. But hey, Cliff, I agree with you on that. I actually kind of stopped going to church. We gotta talk about that in another video. But I don't seek fulfillment in my job, even though I do have a passion for kids. I know this is not something I want to do for the rest of my life, because this doesn't make me feel 100% fulfilled, and it doesn't make me feel like, yes, this is what I want, But I do it anyway because I have to do it until the day that I don't have to do it anymore. So that goes the same way for you guys. Whatever is in your life, don't settle. Keep on shooting for that thing that you really want. And until you can get there, just keep on climbing those little stepping stones. Because to me, this job is just a stepping stone. Just like whatever you're doing in your life, or whatever area you are in your life, that's a stepping stone to get to where you really want to be. All right, so those of you who are watching live right now, I appreciate all of you all so much. I love you all so much. I'm so sorry. I'm such a horrible YouTuber. I was like, oh crap, it's Monday, and I didn't upload anything. I didn't even edit nothing. My life is very chaotic at this moment, but I promise you guys, I will always be here to upload videos. I'll never forget, and I will always care and love you guys all so much. So send me a message. Yes, practice makes perfect. Sends me, if you have my email, I have it, and I'm going to put it in the description box. My email, my Facebook, Instagram. Bye, Dawn. And take care. Enjoy the rest of your week. And don't forget, Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern, every Friday, we'll be having our live videos. Okay, so I'll see you then. Bye.